So we can have a question, you can ask it in French, in Wolof, or in English, any other language I'm not speaking.
My question with the ACOM project, I see the only focus in some part of Africa. How do you choose what part to go, or how do you get to know?
You must be from Chad. Yeah, you Sudan? Yeah, same problem.
I just want to know how you choose where to go and based on what.
Yeah, Africa is a big continent. I didn't know it until we started this project. We started with 10 countries. That was easier for us because we started with West Africa. What we did was we went to Senegal at the E1 office, Thione in Samba. First, they can't come to a project in Washington. Then we discussed what we should do, then we decided we're going to do the energy piece. But the problem we had is that I don't know nothing about energy at all. Me, my background is politics, my background is government relations, engagement with young people, Akon's background, is a musician. We don't know how to switch a light. I don't have no idea. So we said, okay, now we need an expert and somebody who can bring the money, because no matter what project you want to do in Africa, the bottom line is you have to find financing. I just told you earlier, he has 52 million followers. I have 22,000. This is a big difference. Some don't even have Facebook. So we call it Thione Niang Africa. We have the company called Solar Trend International. And the three of us, everybody takes care of one thing. Some will focus on the business side. He's the brain when it comes to the numbers, money. He knows how to bring it. Models, he's good at it. Everything that's government-related issues, I deal with it. With the presidents, the meetings, to make sure we have the partnership with the governments, the way we deal with them, the conversations we're having with them, to the UN, the White House, the Senegalese, and all the African governments. The other piece I take care of is because I have G1 project already in all these countries with the young people. So I take care of the young people to be the legwork to make sure they help us do the work on the ground. Akon is the face and the brain. It helps. The three of us, we teamed up. Then we said we're going to start with 10 countries. But we didn't have much time. It was only 10 days. Khan had to go back to his music. I had to go back to my work. Sam had to go back. We have other companies on our own that have nothing to do with Thione Niang in Africa. And it costs a lot of money, those troubles. So we took a jet. We went to every country one day. Meet the president, the minister of finance, the young people, to take the projects, how many villages they wanted to electrify. Then we signed the contract and we started working with them. The choice that you asked is because it was easier. But the goal is by 2025 to be in all 40 countries in Africa that don't have the energy piece. Some of them are okay, like Morocco, or Algeria, Tunisia. Sudan, we're coming. Chad, I've been talking to the government in Chad already. We are pretty close to coming to Chad. We started in East Africa with Kenya. We started also on the other side of Central Africa with Congo, with Gabon, Guinea Equatorial, and we go into the southern part of Africa. So this is a Pan-African project. I want you to assure you that this project is personal to us. Because I just told you my story growing up with that energy, and I truly believe that Africa's changes come near. I believe that our generation is the generation that Nkrumah talked about when he talked about the unification of Africa. I knew that he knew in his generation that they were starting something they might not see the end.
J'aimerais savoir, est-ce que dans les pays que vous choisissez pour aller donner de l'énergie, est-ce que vous recevez un support financier des gouvernements?
Non, actually on fait le contraire. Dans chaque pays où on arrive, on amène un financement nous-mêmes. Every country that we go, the question he asked is, he's from Cameroon and he wants to know, the country that we go, we receive money, aid from the governments. I said no, the opposite. So the first problem that we solved was the problem of funding, because we knew it was going to be the problem. We secured $1.5 billion line of credit. Now, each country that we come, we ask the government first, How many villages that you have to electrify? Shows your plan. And we get into the tender to compete with other companies who, because we don't want the gré marché. Because then our competition will buy this. Gré for my English friends is you come and the president says, because I like you, here you go to the project, without the competition with being competing with you, right?
As an investor and helper at the same time. In Africa, as we all know, the authority, ministers and president, they are there, they care about their own pocket more than they care about people and their creating. So they put too many obstacles and barriers to the investor to bring food to the country. For that, are they asking, you have to pay the money, bribe them in order to get not exactly complete as you said before. Have you guys faces many things like that and how to overcome it?
It's a good question. It's a question of corruption. Of course, when you go around there, some of them, they look at you, but they want money. If you don't give them the money, sometimes they slow the things down. But what's good about our project is we Africans like them, you know. We know when a minister, you're talking to them and they're looking at your pocket, where your hand is going, you know. Are you coming out with the money or not? And we make it very clear that what we're doing is more than business. I've talked about it in every president's office, that we are not here to make money and go. This is serious and personal to us. If you don't want to work with us, it's fine. We go to the next country. But we'll come back here when you are gone, because you will leave. We're not there fighting corruption. We're over there focusing on energy. Because too many bottles and you can't bottle everything. We can't be on energy and education, on health, and then on corruption. So now you're doing too much. But if you focus on energy, and our young people at least can study at night, then we can prepare them in education. Then in 10 years, in 15 years, this new generation will work with us to change the political spectrum in every country in the continent. We can see the change coming. So to your question, it exists. What do we do about it? We stay on our land and not be corrupted. And the time will come when we be in leadership, we can deal with that corruption. Inshallah. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
How many feel inspired and challenged right now? Yeah? Awesome. I think you did your job, Thione.
I know. That's when you try to change something that cannot be changed. It makes you have gray hair.
In Missouri.
I'll be outside.
Sharp brother. Thank you. I like the style. Amani.
For many people that haven't been able to come in today, who've missed out on this great opportunity, are really missing out on wealth of knowledge and courage and just being great and giving out to the world. So many people need the help, and we could do so much. So I guess the most important thing that I took out is to basically share and give other people the opportunity that that we have here in Canada and that many people lack. So I'm trying to prove to myself that I could actually give and do better things, bigger things in life.
Déjà d'abord l'opportunité qui nous a été offerte aujourd'hui, c'est vraiment encore quelque chose à louer davantage parce qu'on ne saurait le louer plus. Donc, mais à travers quand même la personnalité et puis le charisme du personnage, ça prouve que les jeunes aujourd'hui sont en train vraiment de prendre le pouvoir. Les jeunes sont en train de prendre la décision et puis ça nous motive encore plus. Tu vois devant un jeune comme ça en face de toi qui a déjà un si gros background et puis avec tous les projets qui sont en train de monter, ça prouve qu'avec la détermination et la volonté, il y a les choses peuvent se faire en Afrique. Donc c'est vraiment quelque chose de positif et puis c'est encourageant pour nous qui sommes appelés à prendre le relais plus tard. Comme il a dit, quand tu donnes, tu reçois plus que ce que tu as donné. Donc pour moi l'inspiration c'était beaucoup plus de se porter vers l'autre. Je pense que c'est ça la clé quelque part la clé du succès dans le temps. Je pense que les Africains devraient comprendre que chacun doit nettoyer sa maison où il se couche pour dormir le soir. Donc à la fin de la journée, personne ne va venir s'occuper de nos affaires. Donc c'est à nous de prendre la décision et vraiment de se dire écoute, il faut le faire et puis prendre les sacrifices que ça prend.